satanic stuff. I just hit 30 minutes and I really don't have anything else to talk about. I guess I do. I guess I have a lot to talk about. TIs and non-TIs, please go to a YouTube video called TI Forum on World Beyond Belief. You can find Catherine Horton, Romola D, and Karen Stewart, three ladies who are building a coalition, investigative coalition, trying to gather evidence, trying to do activism, talking to this wonderful guy. I forgot his name, but he does World Beyond Belief on YouTube. So please look up TI Forum on World Beyond Belief. You know, some great interviews with these ladies who are moving along. You know, and they're pretty pissed off too, because this is evil stuff. This is evil stuff. It's hurting innocent people. People are kind of going crazy. It's really catering, you know, this technology and the experimentation and the satanic ways that they 24-hour-a-day torture people is really catering to satanic people. It's really catering to sociopaths, greedy people, satanic people, and then they're hiding in the shadows because that's who's going to do it. It's not really because they set this up and said, oh, we want to help Satanists or something like that, but that's who's going to use this technology on innocent. I'm not. You know, my family's not going to do that. So it's catering to evil people by its very nature. And these evil people are making lots of money. They're networking out with who? Evil people, because that's who evil people network out with. So it's a pandemic that is networking with evil, shitty people, because that's who evil, shitty people network out with. They network out with evil, shitty people. So it's really catering to those people by its very nature, because those are the people who do human trafficking, who will torture families, who will, you know, kill anybody for a buck, who, if they don't get caught, then nothing matters. That's my attackers in a nutshell. They don't care. The guy on V2K is just like, we've got to do this. You know, they don't even know me. I don't really know who they are. You know, I know that my neighbors around my the house where I was getting really attacked bad, and I know they were helping, but to what extent, I don't know, because a lot of this is a remote system. Like it's a remote system that they can use cell phone towers to bounce it off of, or satellites, and they get a stream of energy to you for 24-hour-a-day V2K, 24-hour-a-day thought injection, messing with your thoughts and stuff like that. Because the brain is just signals, and so it's basically tapping into people like a cell phone, and then it's torturing you, and it keeps doing it. And they're trying to find ways to automate this control, make people do shitty stuff. You know, just evil. It's evil. The goal is evil. The goal is evil, and to make money from evil. Bottom line, the goal is to make money while doing the most evil thing in human creation. So please, and I know, like, I'm not being dramatic. You know, TIs, you'll know that I'm not being dramatic. But non-TIs, I'm not being dramatic. This is evil, and like I walk out and I have to behave myself while I'm being murdered. Like I have to make sure that the stalkers who are stalking me and like surveilling me, because they want to verify a lot of this mind direction. You know, Brian too talks about it, and I think he's right. They keep people around you all the time. The people don't know that. The people around, they think they're patrolling a dangerous person, or working for DHS fusion centers, or trying to catch a terrorist, or it's somebody who committed a crime in the past and never got paid for it. I really say all these things sarcastically because that's never who they're after. And then, you know, what they're really doing based on this technology, because this technology is king in this system, the verification, the research and development. The technology is really, everything else is for that. The technology is the main course. Everything garnish. Everything else is garnish. So these people think that they're patrolling and taking care of their communities, when they're really, what they're doing is getting around the TI and reporting on what they're doing, because they have to verify what these torturers and what this technology is doing to somebody's mind, what it's doing to their mind and their body. I've got some bad stuff in my eye, and they'll usually hit my eye if it waters. So excuse me on that one, guys. kind of getting serious on this video. We need to just get serious. We have to get serious. TIs are getting serious. Please come to my conference calls Monday and Wednesday, and there are tons of other conference calls. We're trying to make conference calls all night, so if you're a TI and you need help, get on there and ask for help. We'll try and give you defensive mechanisms. I'm going to try and do a video after this one. I just wanted to kind of put a video out there letting y'all know how I'm doing. Angry but alive, I guess. And I'm asking God to settle my anger. I do it on calls too. I'm so tired, and I've been, the torture never stops. I know TIs, you understand. I'm trying to put on a positive face here, but it's like going through the system. I mean, we basically have to create our own investigative teams, which TI Forum on World Beyond Belief. That's what they're doing. They're creating their own investigative teams. We've got to do our class action suits because it is a captured system. This technology can't be seen, so a lot of people, like police, some police know about it, FBI, NSA, they know about this stuff. Even Kellyanne said, microwaves that can turn into cameras. She didn't say it right, but even the White House is pretty much briefed on these surveillance technologies and maybe how they're being used on certain individuals other than surveillance. So we gotta push hard. It is a captured system, and somebody has, an easier time of, brushing you off or not dealing with you because, it's hard. It's what would they do? There's got to be some kind of watchdog group set up where there can be investigations on this stuff. But right now, the system can't handle this kind of, this advanced technology being used on citizens like this. So even people that know, like police in the know or FBI agents in the know, who are good, they know that nobody can see you being tortured, and they really can't do anything about it. So it's a bad situation. But please, I'm going to try and stay positive. I need to do these videos once in a while. It's like an outrage would be a small 1.001% word where I need 100% word. Outrageous. This is the most outrageous thing in human history. This threatens our species. It threatens our species to use the technology in this incorrect manner and butcher people and create atrocities and concentration camps in people's homes. This threatens our whole species. It threatens the next generation. It threatens every generation afterwards. It's stupid. It's the product of inbred, psychotic, sociopathic minds that want to control the world somehow or put people away, or my V2K says that a lot. They're like, we got to put him somewhere. I don't even know these people. I don't live by them. They don't live in my condo. They're doing this from a remote platform that goes through cell phone towers or satellites. Like they turn me into a cell phone. They can shoot a signal at me. Shoot a bunch of signals all the time, like a stream of energy to my brain and my nervous system. I find ways to get through. I'm taking the supplements. I'm doing the cleansing regimen, but I've kind of slipped off. Why do I wait till the end and then remember everything that I want to say? So I got my hot water running in my place, so I'm going to start really focusing on the Epsom salt baths. I'm taking the supplements, so it could be worse for me. I'm able to talk like this. It helps me to talk like this because, I'm isolated in my place, and while they're doing the stuff to my brain, sending signals to my brain, the remote neural manipulation, Chatterbox V2K, I almost feel like I've lost the ability to communicate. It's so bad. Like, my brain is in such a cycle, and I'm so tired. And they've even set it up. They've set up the remote neural manipulation that when I have certain EEGs, like relaxing my mind, they'll inject some kind of crap that will get me back. It'll get my brain back going again. This is really true. I know that this may sound way out there. I know I should just say we're being hit with something. We're being hit with something. That is true, and I really But I do want to go into details for TIs who deal with this. This stuff gets crappy. This stuff is people who have lost their fucking minds. I don't know if they lost it when they were born. I don't know if they accepted Satan into their heart. I don't know if they got into a fraternal organization and some kind of cult thinking took them over. I don't know if the technology has just made their mind just go out of their head. I have no fucking clue. But they're insane and they're evil, and this is happening. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in this situation like all you other TIs. And you can see it's wearing on me. I mean, I'm a human being. It makes me very angry. But I'm not evil. I'm a good guy, so I'm gonna do what I have to do. Just like all you other awesome TIs out there, you're doing what you got to do. We got to get this put away. This is pure evil. I mean, this is evil. This is evil. This is evil. So if you're a non-TI, please look this stuff up. It's not fake. They can surveil us all through our computers. Like, you look up Vault 7. Look up Vault 7. Now the public knows. Now the public knows that the CIA, NSA, and all these alphabet agencies can just turn on a camera on your computer. And I got a big hunkin' piece of tape there. And I've had a big hunkin' piece of tape there for a long time. Put a piece of tape on my cell phone, on my smartphone when I'm not using it to make videos, because I've known this for a long time, because that's how they're surveilling me while they're targeting me. So Vault 7 comes out, it vindicates TIs a little bit more. Please get on the bandwagon of saving our species. Saving our species. This is evil. This technology will be around, we'll all learn about it, but it has to be watchdogs. Sociopathic Satan worshippers can't have their hands on it. Mafia members, people who lie. This has to be known by the public. We have to push. Non-TIs and TIs, I'm talking to you, please. I'm pleading. I also want to say towards the end of this video, everything that I've said, I would swear on a Bible and my grandfather's graves that it is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in my experiences with being targeted. Please come to my conference calls on Mondays and Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Central, so it's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern Time and 3 p.m. Pacific time. Mondays and Wednesdays. So it's the TalkShoe number 724-444-7444, and then the PIN number is 142394. So 142394. So please come to my call if you need help. If you want to know about what I use to defend, I'm going to try and make some videos, and I'll just go through my condo. It's a mess, and there's piles of stuff. I'm planning to make an enclosure so that I can cut off the stream of energy. Dave CD does a good job of that. I have my Q-Wave defenders on, a ton of them, and then I have my Q-Wave plates. And this is one last thing that I did want to mention. A lot of TIs talk about leather. Leather's very good to block this. And my upper body, like right here, they've been making it hurt while I sleep. Kind of hit me in an angle underneath, or in training my brain to where it's sending signals down my spine or something. I don't know what they're doing, but it hurts and it stings and it's burning. So I wore a leather jacket the other night to sleep, and it really helped out. It really helped out. So wearing leather also really helps. It's just something you can add to your arsenal. It's not something that is a cure-all. But leather really does help to kind of attenuate these signals. I really love you guys. Sorry for being negative. I feel like it drives me through the being tired and the being hurt. So if I kind of pump myself up, and the way this is, it's evil, and the way that I'm speaking about it, it deserves to be spoken about like that. It's evil. It's conscienceless people doing this to families. We've got to get angry about it. We've got to be at peace, knowing that we have a loving God that's behind us. But we've got to get angry. We've got to get outraged, and that's a 0.001% word, where I need 100% word. We need to get outraged about this stuff. These are people who will attack kids and stuff like that. They're sociopaths, and then you got the people up at the top they've lost their minds. They're inbred, and they want to control the world or whatever. There's more of us than them. So You know, that those are bigger problems, but we need to solve. We need to get this technology out in the open. It's way too advanced, and the people are just coming up with way more evil things to do with it and mess with people's minds. So TI's great job. Everybody's doing an awesome job. That you're here and pumping and grinding. I guess that sounded wrong. Is a good sign. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one very soon. All right, guys.